All right. So, as with my little video editing foray, I like to keep my streams fresh. Maybe that's why I don't feel burnout from doing this for 6 years. I really enjoy my little forays into the unknown. And to keep my streams fresh, while I do tread my usual suspects, sometimes a little bit more than I should, every so often, I like to break away and take a swipe at something new. And my favorite way to do this is to take a swipe at something everybody likes to get some real stimulating fucking comments in the comment section about how I'm jealous, how I was jealous about their money, or how talented they are, or how they smash box. I love it when I make fun of somebody, as I do everybody else, but then I take a swipe at somebody who everybody likes, and then suddenly I'm the bad guy and I'm just jealous. So this will be an hour-long segment at the very fucking least, because there's a lot to go over. And I am talking about the Gorilla Nest. Sam Hyde, everybody's favorite absurdist comedian from our lifetimes, did an unusual guest appearance on something called the Harlon Williams Highway Podcast. And on it, he behaved a little bit strange. Now, if you are listening and you have not seen his interview with the Harlan Williams podcast, and you're at all interested in seeing Sam Hyde have I honestly don't know what to call it besides like a hissy fit. Uh, Pause, go find it, watch it, because I'm about to lay the groundwork for people who are watching live who probably have seen it once already. And I honestly think that before you listen to my take, you should do a once watch over and get your own opinions, because it took me 3 watches to truly fucking appreciate the nuance of this 45-minute long video where like half of it is ad read intermissions. Okay. So the actual interview itself is like 30 minutes or less. And it is so dense in unspoken behavior that it does require 3 full watches to even understand what the fuck is happening. So before I show you the clips, and I have gone through and I've clipped out probably a good 10 minutes, 15 minutes of this to go over together, I want to introduce you to who Harlan Williams is, because you may know him, but you probably don't know him by his name. So here's a little interview, little introduction by. Actually, let's not do the red bar thing. Let's just show you a clip from the video. This is Harlan Williams. You may recognize the movie.
Where the fuck is he? The Brody? Where's my side? What? Where is he? Oh, Mr. Brody, please, I don't know. That tiny little bobcat. He's in Hollywood selling his cartoons.
That's Rip Torn is the guy beating him up. The guy with the cast is our boy Harlan. He was a not quite ever a big name actor, but he showed up in a bunch of weird comedies. And the one that I've actually seen is Freddy Got Fingered. And if you've never seen Freddy Got Fingered and you're interested in like absurdist humor, watch the Red Letter Media review of Freddy Got Fingered. And if that sounds interesting to you, watch the full movie. Um, there is no harm in being spoiled on Freddy Got Fingered. It is an experience. The plot does not matter. I really love Freddy Got Fingered. It's really really funny. There are some parts in it that are just absolutely amazing, and it is a critique of the industry. So it's a very, and it's basically an insult towards the industry. So it's a very fascinating film, and it stars Tom Green, who is also much like our boy Harlan Williams, the star of this, is an absurdist 2000s like post ironic. I honestly don't know how to describe these people. I'm just going to keep saying absurdist. I think that's the most accurate term. And Tom Green and Harlan Williams were literally neighbors. They lived next to each other, and both were friends with somebody everybody is familiar with, Norm Macdonald, who was also Canadian and also did very deadpan, hard to tell if he's being serious or not, absurdist humor. So these 3 people were like a Canadian trio. They didn't work together, but they knew each other and they influenced each other, and they had very memorable impacts on culture, because we apparently have to choose if we want Jewish influence or Canadian influence in our media. Because for some reason, everybody on the right is fucking Canadian for some unknown, godforsaken reason. Um, what I'm trying to say is that he has a real career. The man is 62 years old. He's been doing this for 40 plus years. And he is he has been surrounded by some of the best in this comedy style, which Sam Hyde is close to. So I've actually said more than I intended to. Let's hear what Red Bar has to say. I watched this video as well because I didn't know who Harlan Williams is, so I did more research into him before in preparation for this stream. One of the things that I watched was Red Bar's review of Harlan's appearance on Joe Rogan Experience.
Joe Rogan had Harlan Williams on, a guy that, years, I've always known Harlan Williams. We all have, right? He's been in every movie. When I was a kid, Harlan Williams was like in these movies.
Jews
right?
rock.
He was on.
By the way, if you're just going to say that everybody involved in this is Jewish and therefore Sam Hyde wins, please find a gun and blow your brains out because you're a fucking joyless, soulless fucking hack. You're so utterly poisoned by a all-consuming hatred of Jews that you probably unironically worship fucking Loki. Like you have to learn to lighten up a little bit.
TV. He was like a mainstream, I would call him a filler comic back then, where nobody was really a fan, but he was in these little things, right? Now, I remember first paying attention to Harlan as a little bit more than a filler character. So this moth is attacking me. I think I remember hearing him on Adam Carolla years and years and years ago during the height of Carolla's podcast and going, oh, this Harlan is kind of funny. He's kind of good at this, and he kind of has a mean bone in his body a little bit. I love discovering this. I see this with Tim Heidecker, where these guys, they're pretending that it's just, random comedy, but it does kind of have like a mean spirit to it. Harlan Williams was great on this. He destroyed David Lucas on that Kill Tony. Where was that? Was that the YouTube theater?
LA show, yeah.
He was on with the YouTube theater. He was on with Adam Devine, who I was not impressed by. Thanks a lot, Adam. But Harlan Williams was great, and he really got a lot of attention at that roast for being real quick. He was quicker than anybody on Kill Tony. The true king, I would say, Harlan Williams. Harlan Williams goes on Joe Rogan, and you're thinking, yeah, is he going to just play it straight and kind of just talk to Joe about, real stuff, or is he going to run bits? What's he going to do? Well, wait till you see what he did.
So, summarize. He is deadpan, absurdist comedian. Did a Joe Rogan bit. And I watched, what's interesting watching the Joe Rogan bit is that Harlan Williams actually prepared for it. Apparently, Joe Rogan brings up, as an example, Joe Rogan brings up bear attacks, or bears constantly. So Harlan Williams actually got a makeup artist to do prosthetic bear claw attack marks on him so that when Joe Rogan inevitably, without being prompted, brought up bears, he took off his shirt and there were like bear claw marks all over his body. So like the joke was that Joe Rogan's so predictable that he could put on prosthetics ahead of time to punk him when he inevitably brought up bears for some stupid fucking reason. That was one thing. The other thing is that he brought celery and ate celery into the microphone, and Joe Rogan was like genuinely flustered that this guy wasn't taking him seriously, which if you were about to make an appearance on Harlan Williams' podcast, it would have been very beneficial to you to watch this video and understand that, number one, this guy does research before he talks to you. And number two, he does try to get a rise out of you, and you have to play along in a certain way. That would have benefited somebody in the upcoming clips. In case you're looking at Red Bar and you're like, why do I give a fuck about who Red Bar is and what he has to say? Red Bar is the person behind this masterpiece. Hold up, it's loading. There it is.
Life is like a nigger here in Old Nigs. I hate fucking niggers. Niggers suck dick. They're all poor like Obama. Fuck Michelle Obama. Niggers, I hate them. They are stupid and they can't do taxes. Niggers. Niggers are so dumb and they are also poor. Look at Nick.
So now that I've won you back, and he's not just a dirty Jew to you, let's continue, okay? I gotta fucking work overtime for this shit. So, this interview begins. It commences. It begins. All right. And it starts off very awkward because Sam is a guy who has to, apparently, based off his performance in this, has to feel in control of every conversation that he's in. And unfortunately for him, Harlon Williams is somebody who for the past 40 years has been around people exactly like Sam Hyde, dime a dozen Sam Hydes trying to imitate Tom Green, and he knows exactly what the game is, and he's not going to play along and not going to give Sam what he wants to feel like he's in control of the situation. And one of the things that Sam does almost immediately to this like poor boomer comic who just wants to help him plug his new thing, it's Extreme Peace is what they're there to plug. Nick Rochefort orchestrated this as the businessman that he is. I'll get to that in a second. To help advertise Extreme Peace. So he's there to riff off Sam Hyde. He's there to have a good time, and he's there to help them promote their podcast.
Sam, welcome.
So this is the Harlon Highway podcast, and you can see the layout. There's actually Charles off screen to the right, and then Demille, the Filipino, is to the left. And I actually, I thought that Sam ordered this guy to get behind him, and I don't know why. I guess maybe to like surround him, so he felt surrounded on set and intimidated, but that did not work. And in fact, Harlon very quickly realized into this interview that Demille is not funny and is incapable of being a comedian in and of himself. So he constantly asked Demille to say something funny, and Demille just goes, "I don't know what to say." And then he just looks at him with disbelief. And he just keeps doing this over and over again because he realized that only Sam and Nick have any fucking brain cells in this entire crew. And he exploits this for maximum humiliation. But this is early in. This is 5 minutes into the podcast, including all the intros and shit. Like the actual recorded intros. And this is, I think, when Sam brings up Jews for the first time.
To the Harlon Highway podcast, my friend.
Why are you doing a Jewish voice? You
No,
making
that's
fun of me?
Cajun. Are you Jewish?
Yeah.
Since when?
I had to convert a few days ago.
Oh, wait.
So, remember, this guy did research on Sam. He's not unaware that Sam hates the Jews. So he brings up the Jews, and Harlon, who doesn't want to get into an anti-Semitic diatribe with this guy, immediately flips it on him and says, "Oh, are you Jewish?" Which is like it's like a jab. It's not mean in any way to a normal person, but to Sam Hyde, he's going to get really offended at that, and it's going to piss him off. And this is like the most passive-aggressive alpha male contest that you've ever seen. Harlon is trying to assert dominance over him by pissing him off, and Sam Hyde is trying desperately not to look pissed off and is trying to intimidate Harlon in some way.
There, what temple?
It was actually the Scientology Center. I was meeting with all the sort of bigwigs.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So wait, they'll take you in at Scientology and convert you to Judaism?
That's the
Harlon sets up a joke. He spins it on him and sets up a joke that now Sam has to run with on the spot. And he immediately flubs it by saying that he went to a Scientology center. And then Harlon capitalizes on that and calls him out and says, like, "So you converted to Judaism at Scientology?" Relentlessly humiliating him and his lack of chops.
that's sort of their they call it the intake.
Okay.
Scientology.
Yeah.
And they have there's the surface level Scientology, which is where you get the books and the literature and the sci-fi stuff. But if you go deep, it's they're all Jewish.
Really?
Yeah.
Wait, so you just turned Jewish, 3 days ago?
Yes, I was
what-
running low on money.
And what were you before you became, as you call it, Jewish?
Goy. Do you know what a goy is?
It's a fish in a pond in Japan?
Correct.
If you could
Correct.
verify, please.
Yeah, it's true. I've seen it myself.
I think it's Yiddish for having a huge cock.
Please say your name.
Charles.
Charles said he thinks it's...
A huge cock. It's a euphemism for having a huge cock. That's what goy originally means.
Can you verify, please?
Yeah, it's true. I've also seen it as well.
Just, it's so painful because it's so not funny. Charles, for some reason, gets really indignant and has to stand up for the dignity of the goyim and is like, "My dick," like an actual fucking monkey retard, "My dick." And then realizing that he's not funny, he asks him to repeat himself. Be not funny twice. Charles does it. And then he gets the other guy, the other wigger, who's a Filipino wigger, and he asks him, "Can you verify this?" And he immediately flips and says, "Yeah, I've seen the BWC. It's big. Goy cock is huge." And it's just like, holy fuck. Like, everybody around him is just like embarrassing.
And state your name.
This is all a joke, you idiots. If you think that this is a bit that Harlan is in on and they're copacetic and they're working together, keep watching, motherfucker. You're wrong.
Ryan Lasagna Lips.
We don't laugh at friends here, Sam.
No. I'm sorry.
Okay, so you were. What were you before
start
you were
over?
Jewish? Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Harlon Highway Podcast. We got Sam Hyde here and his all boys.
They do a soft reset of the podcast 3 times, and I honestly can't tell if they were trying to give him an opportunity to not be cringe. Like if they would have allowed him to reset the podcast and start over. They do it 3 fucking times, and this is the first time, and then he immediately brings up Jews again.
Pardon me?
You were just doing a voice.
It was
What that?
Cajun.
What is
Cajun.
Cajun?
It's sort of a Cajun Jewish. It was
I thought you were making fun of me?
That didn't sound like Gambit.
a Cajun.
A cage.
Yeah.
A cage you. Okay.
Yeah.
As opposed to
And yes, I
a
was
gauge you.
making fun of you.
Okay.
I love making fun of you.
You're gonna be getting a call.
I love making fun of you. He literally just opens up and says, I love making fun of you. Look, it's one of those things where it's like, I feel like I'm being gaslit. Like, is this intentional? Is this actually like, are they actually like having this passive aggressive fit with each other? And they're just openly saying they're making fun of him. Like, what is going on? Okay, this is clip 2. It starts at 7 minutes of, I chopped out all the plugs and shit. So 7 minutes in, Sam physically gets up. They've been doing this passive aggressive shit for like 5 minutes straight now. Watch what Sam does.
This music's tight. Isn't
it
AI,
tight?
or did
This is after their 3rd reset, by the way. He had what's her face come. Actually, I don't know if this happened yet.
you pay for it to get
This was built into this system.
Is it really?
Yeah, it's
That's cool.
tight. Sam, I'd say it's tight and ripe.
Tight and ripe.
Yeah.
There is a speculation that is a reference to Marky. I can't figure out what Titan Ripe is a reference to. If you know, leave a comment, because it really seems to piss Sam off. And they say something about how he mentioned Titan Ripe before the podcast started, and it feels like he said something, and it made Sam uncomfortable, and that's why he was like pissed off before this things even started.
Do you like those 2 words together? Or no?
I don't like.
Doesn't
when
that
you-
sound like?
when you?
It sounds like he's indicating something, and Sam seems to react like he knows what he's talking about.
We were outside. We were talking, and you were giving me
Yeah.
you were saying things with like a sexual connotation.
Yeah, yeah.
And your eyes have this kind of like I would say beautiful, but then it became sinister, sort of
Sinister sex.
twinkle. It was a sinister sex that you
Really?
were sort of communicating outside.
Interesting.
You know, you were talking about how ripe and tight the tangerine trees are out there, and you were doing that.
What? Doing what?
You know you're licking your lips right now.
I don't do that. What am I, a party boy?
See what I'm saying?
Yeah, I already see that.
Do you mind licking?
That's the weird part. Listen to that again.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah, I already see that.
Sam looks at Nick and says, "You see what I'm saying?" And then he says, "Yeah, I think everybody sees it." And it's like, I don't know if that's a reference to him licking his lips or something else. But that part stuck out to me. I was like, what? Oh.
Do you mind licking your lips for the camera? Ew.
Okay, keep in mind, he keeps asking Demille to do stuff. That's going to pay off in a second.
Yeah, he's a street.
A what nutter?
Turn it up. Sorry, I'll put it up.
A street.
A butter nutter?
Butty.
A sweet water? Sweet water.
I used to be also a war daddy. I also used to be a war daddy.
From Vietnam?
No, in San Quentin.
Look, guy, hold on. Guy, do you know how to lurch? Because there's going to be a lot. You need to lurch.
lurch,
If you're not going to lurch, then don't talk. Sam, do you have something to say?
No,
What's going
my
Sam,
back is killing me.
okay.
I just want to get a better position.
Come on in.
Yeah.
Bend, and flexi melt.
I have biofreeze if you want any.
Do you
What
actually?
is
I have
it?
it on me.
So Sam, after realizing that he's not able to make this guy uncomfortable just by being weird, gets up and physically leans over him on the desk. And you think, Josh, you're looking into it. He's like a boxer and shit, so he's just stretching his back, just like he says, bro. It's like he's not trying to physically intimidate him. You're wrong, especially if you haven't watched the entire thing. This is just called personal space. I think he gets even closer to him.
I'm
Can we
biofreeze.
start with a choir song? Because I feel like we're at a Catholic. I know you're Jewish and all that, K-Jew or whatever. Can we start with a Catholic? I feel like we're at a choir, guy.
What do you want to sing?
I'd like you to lead it. You're the
one thing that I saw a lot of the MDE, the Hyde sissies, what they were saying was that Harlan was unnecessarily provocative towards Sam, and that's not true. And this is one instance where Harlan is giving him the opportunity to actually be funny again. Like right now, he's very defensive. He's not saying anything funny. His Demille and Charles are both cringe, and he's like, okay, let's give you an opportunity to do something funny. I'm gonna open up. I feel like we're all together, this big, posse of people together in this room. I feel like we're a choir. You want to sing. So it's an opportunity to sing and be funny or do something funny in response to that. Sam says no, but check what happens.
Spiritual leader of the Demento of your friends.
That's a good setup.
And to
That's a good little
Jesus
setup right there.
brings.
I like.
Sam is being super assertive, getting in his space and being uncomfortable. Meanwhile, Nick Rochefort is actually singing. So if you're saying like Sam doesn't want to be like singing like a little birdie for this weird boomer, Nick for some reason is. And I'll tell you why. Nick likes him. Nick likes Harlon Williams. Nick likes these Canadian comedians like Tom Green and Norm Macdonald. And Nick worked to get this interview set up to promote the show Extreme Peace. So when he realizes that there's this strange tension between Sam Hyde and Harlon Williams for some unknown fucking reason, Nick throughout the entire thing is constantly trying to de-escalate things and play into the jokes that Harlan is setting up. Nick is the only person that tries to riff or have any fun whatsoever. So you can't tell me that this is like a thing that they've set up and worked with, because Nick is actively struggling to reel in this fucking retard who doesn't seem to realize that in physically intimidating Harlan Williams is not actually what he's supposed to be doing here.
Jesus brings.
I like that idea.
Sam, you're lurching on me.
He's even saying, like, you're getting in my space. He's like announcing this. You are being fucking weird.
Are you running up on me? Oh, your back sore, so you gotta like sort
I'm
of.
in so much physical pain right now.
What happened, guy?
I have a
Talk to me.
I have a shoulder impingement in my back, my lower back, my lumbar spine. It's just. I don't
You
know
gotta
what's wrong
use
with it.
biofreeze.
Daniel, can you get the bio?
Okay. This is called Meatloaf. This is a weird segment about rape, where Sam Hyde brings up rape, and then Harlan, who is not going to make jokes about raping corpses, has to try and play it off. And I think this also causes an issue.
Deadlifting. You do deadlifting?
I've lifted a few corpses up at Forest Lawn. I'll go up in the middle of the night. 2 weeks ago, I dug up Meatloaf and did a deadlift to him, and that fat fuck.
Did you rape him first?
There was.
You're confused what's going on. That's the thing. What's going on, it doesn't make sense if you interpret this literally. What's happening is that Sam Hyde and Harlan Williams are having like a weird passive-aggressive alpha male contest where the person who blinks first, in this case being the person who gets offended or breaks character first, is the one who loses.
I think the groundskeeper was doing that.
Okay.
So I kind of did it
You
after.
weren't into doing it again. Oh, no,
What, raping Meatloaf? Yeah. I would do anything for love, but I won't do that.
You have
Raping
an amazing
Meatloaf.
voice.
Thank you.
That's really well done. That's nice.
I would love it if you would lead us in a hymn or a choir.
My throat hurts. I can't.
So, again, he brings up deadlifting. He makes a pun about deadlifting Meatloaf like a corpse, because it's like a play on words. It doesn't have to be super funny, but that's what he's trying to do. Sam brings up raping a corpse, and then somehow, to avoid the topic of rape, Harlan Williams actually manages to sing a song on the spot to redirect in a funny way from not wanting to rape corpses, which is not the kind of comedy he's going for. It also, by the way, demonstrates that Harlan Williams does not consider singing a song to be cucked. If you sing the song, if you try to have fun and sing the song like he's suggesting, it's not cucked because he just did it himself. So it's not like a power play where the first person to sing loses. He's trying to like de-escalate and continuing to keep Sam on track, but Sam refuses to have any fucking fun, even though Nick is very willing to play along. This is the third restart. He brings up Jews again.
No, I'm not Jewish actually. I'm just regular.
This is really fucking cringe.
I thought.
I'm a 13th generation American actually.
Sam starts breaking
Talk to me.
character here.
Here we go.
So he tells he asks again if Sam was Jewish, and Sam gets really defensive and says, "No, I'm a 13th generation American," as if that's going to be impressive. Oh, Your Highness, you came over on the Mayflower? I didn't realize I was in the presence of colonial royalty.
I mean, that's as far as my knowledge, my ancestry goes. But
What's your heritage?
Italian, German, English, Irish.
So someone in chat says, Josh, that's a bit. You don't get it. You don't get it. It's absurdist humor. You just don't get it. He's not being serious. Okay, check out this. Next statement. What's your heritage? Irish, German, whatever the fuck. He names 4 things. So a boomer would be like, oh, so you're an Amerimut. You're a mixture of everything.
So everything.
So, but to Sam Hyde, who is not a normal person and who has been conditioned by Pol for the last 15 fucking years, hears that and he doesn't hear a boomer saying, oh, like, I'm a mix of everything, which is what people in America will often say. They'll say, I'm a mutt. I'm a mixture of everything from Europe. I got a little bit of German, Italian, Irish, whatever the fuck, right? Like, that's just what people say. It's normal. But he hears that, and this fucking crypto Jew, Harlon Williams, is calling him an Amerimut, the most offensive word on 4chan/poll.
I mean, those 4 things.
So he's like in a debate, bro, reaction to well, I didn't say I was a mixture of everything. It says just 4 things, man. Like, that's how you debate when you're like trying to like talk white nationalism with somebody who's like a civic nationalist and says, well, you're an immigrant. Like, that's that conversation. That's not a fucking bit. That's him getting defensive that this guy attacked his proud 13 generations American heritage and his European ancestry. That's fucking gay.
You're legally allowed to open an IHOP with all those
I should
qualifications.
Hope so. That would be a good move, I think.
International House of Pancakes.
Mm-hmm. What are you?
Nosy.
Look, Nick laughs at this. They all laugh at the joke because it's funny that he's asking all these questions about him, and then when he asks, he's like, "Oh, nosy." Like, Nick laughs, Charles laughs, the fucking Filipino laughs. The only person not laughing is him. Is Sam Hyde. He's the only person who's not in joke mode.
Jewish? Does it mean Jewish?
Maybe I am.
And he brings up fucking Jews again.
Had my bar mitzvah when I was 13.
Okay, that's right.
Rabbi Pappenheimer.
Now, are you lying? Are we doing the thing where we're just going to lie the whole time? Or are you saying that you're really?
Mr. Harlon Williams, if you're being serious, can you say like, I'm being super serious, I'm Jewish. Can you like say super serious when you're being super serious, Mr. Harlon Williams?
You had a bar mitzvah when you were 13.
Can you
confirm?
Wait, are we lying? I'm asking you.
I'm asking you.
I had one.
The House of Lies.
I'm not lying.
I love it.
Why?
I love every time he leans back and asks Emil to say something. It's like fucking fentanyl injected straight into my spinal fluid, chat.
I have a vague recollection of that, so it might be true.
Larry, go ahead.
Yeah, the bar mitzvah, the
Larry?
bat mitzvah that you were doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember the ceremony only vaguely, so I think it might not be a lie.
What do you think, Sam?
I'm totally in mystery right now. I need to know though.
He refuses to have a conversation. This guy is like in disbelief. Like, are you fucking serious? Like, you're not going to have a conversation with me until I actually affirm or deny being Jewish for real, super serious, baby Sammy serious? Like, that's what we have to do to have this conversation. He actually yields. He breaks character this one time. Listen.
Look, I'm willing to switch topics if this is getting too convoluted.
Well, I need to know the truth.
I'm not Jewish.
That is a character break. Harlon Williams says, like, look, dude, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what I did to upset you. If you don't like this conversation, we can restart and start again. It's like, I'm not trying to get stuck on this. And then he finally relents and says, no, bro, I'm not fucking Jewish. I'm a Canadian Catholic. And then they restart the show again. I'll let this play out.
What?
This fucking idiot. This guy in the chat, this fucking little Hyde sissy, let's put him up there. This guy has been saying over and over again, Jewish, it's a bit. Motherfucker, I'm going to slay you. You sit down and you watch this fucking segment to the very end. I'm about to cut you in fucking half like a piece of wood.
I'm disappointed.
Well, I thought we were getting on I thought you were going to be like the big Jew that kind of opens doors for us.
I can.
Can you?
Yeah, what do you mean big Jew? Like a fat
Like
Jewish
like
person?
in charge. Like,
or a big a
Jew.
Jewish person in the industry? I'm so sorry. Did I hit your ovaries?
No, my
Okay.
Fresh tat.
So you want like a big Jewish person
Isn't that how it works?
immersed in the entertainment industry?
Yes.
That's how it works, right?
I'm not that guy. I'm a Catholic, Irish, Canadian boy.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Same.
And then Nick, finally, okay, the Jew shit is over. We've established that he is not Jewish. Nick tries to interject again and be like, me too, buddy. And then they have a little chat.
Pardon
Yeah.
me, Paul. Go ahead, Paul.
Yeah, you're a Canadian guy?
Yeah.
Same.
From where, Paul?
Quebec. Québécois.
Parlez-vous français, Paul?
Oui, je m'appelle Nick. Et aussi son cep.
You see that shit? Nick and him, they start talking and they start going immediately. They start babbling in fucking French and shit. And Sam Hyde is not the center of attention anymore, so he burps into the microphone to disrespect the podcast he's on. It is an intentional disrespect to make gross ass noises like that into a microphone for a podcaster. He can't. He not only is he unable to be funny, he's unable to allow Nick to be funny for him because then he's not the center of attention.
Don, what was that?
Is
that was
there a pair of
French.
Scissors do you have?
That was
Oh,
French. A pair of what?
Scissors.
Yes. What do you need them for?
Can we ask Amber? Hey, Amber.
Amber, scissors immediately.
Thank you.
Give me the shears.
There we
wow.
go.
Thank you.
Scissors.
You gonna cut the nipples out of your shirt again?
All right, so I got to do something.
Oh wow.
Nice.
Here we
That
go.
thread, Nick.
Here we
Okay,
go.
this is interesting. He cuts this thread and then says, "Let's start over." Like this thread was bothering him, and it's like I can't tell.
Okay. Can we wait till we get the thread?
There we go. Am I good?
Ready
You're
to
good,
start
buddy.
over?
Here we go. Yeah.
And it's like this is like the third attempt. They're 12 minutes into this conversation now, and he's like, "Let's start over for the third time." And I can't tell if this is actually a bit or if they're like, "Okay, look, this was all really embarrassing. I don't want this on the internet. Let's try to redo this one more time."
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Harlon Highway Podcast. My special guest today,
HH.
yeah, HH and SH. Sam Hyde is here, ladies and gentlemen, with his great.
Nick's face, bro. Nick knows there's no saving this shit. The third redo is not gonna fix it. This is fucking over. He already started the third redo by saying HH. It's fucking over.
Dear friends, Michael, Damien,
different song?
Steven, Walter, and Potato Pancake Tits.
Is this a different
Hey,
song?
what's up? I'm Potato Pancake Tin.
Pawtucket.
What?
Is this a different song?
No, this is the same one.
Oh.
Why?
It doesn't sound as good as the first time I heard it.
Yeah, no, it's a winner.
All right.
Let's maybe we got off on the wrong foot with the whole Jewish thing. Do you like nature, Sam? Are you a nature guy?
Can we avoid the Jewish question?
So you want to start again?
I suppose that's the only way to do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Harlon Highway Podcast.
That part's actually funny. But then we have a little bit of something to come. This guy said something about enjoying nature. Remember this. It will be important later. 18 minutes in, Sam starts getting violent. Yeah, you may notice that Harlon Williams has a piece of paper in front of him. Sam finds offense in this.
All right.
You guys know what a prison sissy is? That's what I was in prison.
He tried.
And he loses. He tried to assert dominance by taking the boomer's paper and was felted. Look at him, literally looking down at the table. Nothing but felt.
Read the question on there.
Oh, it says
I wanted to see
says
if you.
Kirk F.
Rape Tua.
Well, isn't Alaska's like the rape capital of the planet?
Talk to me.
Yeah, because they're Indians.
I love rape.
They're
Talk to
absolutely
me.
barbaric.
Yeah, the Inuits are
They're
famous for
just
that.
raping each other all the time. Is
Can
that
we-
what an Eskimo is?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can we have a rape
And the
talk?
suicides go down?
Yeah,
I'd love
they
to
have a lot
talk
of it.
rape. Have you ever been raped? You look like you have.
Thank you.
So, Harlan Williams made it very clear when they first brought up rape, rape is not a part of his set. He does not want to talk about rape. So Sam brings up rape again, very sarcastically. He says, "I love rape." He's annoyed. He's not showing it. He's actually really fucking annoyed this idiot is bringing up rape again. So what does he say? Exactly like with the Jewish thing. He knows that Sam doesn't like Jews, so he says, "Are you Jewish?" Well, Sam brings up rape again. So what does he say?
And the suicides go down?
Yeah,
I'd love
they
to
have a lot
talk
of it.
rape. Have you ever been raped? You look like you have.
That you can't tell because it's buried under absurdist, irony, poisoned humor. That is him actually upset this fucking idiot is being so unfunny.
Thank you.
I was raped by an Eskimo during the Iditarod one time.
Nick's still trying.
The
Poor
guy let
Nick.
his 5 Alaskan Malamutes pound me. And then he ended up going on and winning. And what's that Gary Paulson book with the
You let the
Iditarod?
dogs out on you.
Yeah, he let the dogs out on me. And it
He let
wasn't-
the dogs do rough dog on you?
Yeah, it was Gary Paulson's famed novel after Hatchet. There
It was
one
called
about
Rough
the-
Dog.
It was, it was called Rough Dog.
Are you
And I was
hearing
raped.
this, bro? Why don't you say something? God.
I'm just listening.
But can you say something?
Oh, I love rough trade.
Why do I have to carry the whole podcast? Say something. Something, please.
You can't.
Prison sissies.
He can't say anything. He's even like rubbing his arm
But can you say
uncomfortably.
Why
Watch
do I have
his
to carry the
physical
whole podcast?
reaction.
Say something. Something, please.
Tribute.
He starts like comforting
Prison
himself
sissies.
by rubbing his body. Sam is like dismayed that the Wigger menace has been called out and put on display. There's no hiding it anymore. They suck. They're not funny. They exist to glaze him. They serve no purpose. Embarrassing. Okay, so the rape joke is tortured out for another fucking 2 minutes from this. And eventually they get Harlon Williams to talk about rape. So Harlon Williams talks about his rape experience. And he talks about getting pulled into a van by Catholic priests. To which point, the comedian, who's a fan of dark, edgy humor, goes, "Whoa, buddy. Priest? Don't you mean school teachers or rabbis?"
Who was in the van, Harlan?
So I'm rolling by. I go by the van, 3, 4, 5, 6 rotations, right? The 8th rotation, I go by. Van door slides open. 6 priests grab me.
He's trying.
Excuse me, allergies.
They were public school teachers, is what you meant.
If I could tell my own story.
That's true.
You sure they weren't rabbis?
They might have been.
I'm gonna finish what you.
Nick interrupted him, so to punish them, he's putting Damien back on the mic. He's like, "Oh yeah, you want to interrupt me, motherfucker? Let me get the Filipinos' perspective on this."
Saying?
Yes.
Say it again.
Well, just do your job, for fuck's sake.
Do your job. That sounds real too. Aren't you supposed to be a comedian? Don't you make fucking jokes? Do your fucking job, Pinoy.
I really have nothing to talk about. I'm just here.
Fritos.
Hats.
Yeah, I'm gonna go fuck a bag. I'm gonna go fuck a bag of Fritos.
There you go.
So they pull me into the van.
All right. This is the penultimate offense. Harlan Williams, as I said, as Red Bar said at the beginning, he is an absurdist comedian. He's mostly doing the post-ironic shit, right? Where he's just like deadpan humor. But there's a little bit of pressing to him. A little bit of that mean-spirited humor. So his jokes are at your expense sometimes. And if you want to handle Harlan Williams successfully, you have to roll with it. You have to be funny. So Harlan Williams had a prepared sketch for this. And if you don't get the joke, I will explain it.
I was going to say, if any of the gang, or you even, Sam, but not you, if you have any kind of lingus techniques, we'd love to see them.
I'll
If you
interrupt at a
each wanna
specific part.
No, bro.
I'm ready
Give
with
it a
mine.
shot.
Nah, man.
You want to?
Sam says no, he doesn't want to participate. DeMille has offered the fake pussy lips or whatever. I don't even know what that is, but he's offered them and is asked to do a cunnilingus performance. And of course, being a stooge with no free will, he decides that sure, why not?
Just show us your kind of
Don't do
lingus.
that.
Don't do that, Daniel. One more time.
Nah, man.
You want to?
What's that? You want me to eat that?
Just show us your kind of
Don't do that,
lingus.
Daniel.
Michael Douglas has the best technique. It's getting throat cancer
Yeah.
from it.
Sam is angry. Not even that joke from Charles made him laugh. He's taking a sip of water because he needs to rehydrate. Allow me to explain the joke and explain why DeMille was commanded by Sam Hyde not to partake in the joke. Sam Hyde's trailer for Extreme Peace featured various wannabe Hollywood comedians performing under the guise that they were auditioning for something else. And they were asked to demonstrate their cunnilingus technique to a hot lady. And so these poor men who were unbeknowingly a part of Extreme Peace embarrassed themselves by performing air cunnilingus to try and impress the lady. And this was the foundation of the trailer, was this put upon joke. Harlan Williams did his research. He saw the trailer for the show that they were promoting on his show. And so he flipped the script and said, let's do the same thing to Sam Hyde. How would you perform cunnilingus? Now, Sam Hyde has done this to a dozen fucking people. he did this for profit. He lied to people about the context of what they were doing so that he could make money off of it as part of his comedy routine. So surely going into this environment with this comedian, he should have some way of parlaying this cunnilingus thing into something funny. Instead, he says, I'm not going to do it. And when DeMille tries to be funny, or at least just do it, Sam says, don't do it, DeMille. Because he knows what Harlon Williams is setting up, and he has absolutely nothing funny to do as a reaction. He is completely on the defensive. He's not in a funny zone. He has no idea how to handle being the butt of the joke of Harlon Williams. This stupid, goofy-looking boomer who, you know, he, by the way, his last episode of Sam Hyde's show or whatever is about boomers. So he has absolute contempt for this guy who's a literal boomer and who is manhandling him and his entire fucking team of 6 people effortlessly while he can sit there and do nothing but fucking seethe and make no jokes whatsoever. Harlon Williams is 62. That makes him a baby boomer. I looked it up, motherfucker. I did my research too. I got out my plastic salmon, okay? I did my clipping and I did some fucking research. He is a boomer. So that's that. And then there is the actual final offense, okay? Harlan had said this before.
I gotcha. Are
What's the
you a
verb of
nature guy,
cunnilingus, though?
Sam? Do you like
Cunnilingus.
nature?
Are you a nature guy? Do you like nature? Sam Hyde's on the defensive. He knows. Another attack is coming. What could it be? Where is he going with this? He's already bruised, battered, unfunny. How is he going to handle this nature quip? He can't. He's foreseeing all possible outcomes of where this nature bit is going. How does he react to this?
No, not really. What about you?
I would love to. I'd love to
He says no, by the way. He can't predict what he's going to do, so he just says, no, I'm not into nature, to try and deflate whatever bit he's trying to come up with. Like, no, I don't like nature.
throw a nature thing by you.
What's that?
Well, I don't know if you know this or not, but gorillas and orangutans. Do you like nature at all or no?
No.
But is it okay if I talk to you about it?
Of course, yeah.
Every night,
You're not going
guys.
to get an answer that you like.
I think I will.
I'm not a big nature guy.
I like bonobos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You like what?
Bonobos.
Bonobos.
I like great apes.
Yeah. You like a bonobo?
I don't like nature.
Yeah, monkeys. Are
Okay,
different
but
than
maybe
apes.
what if I swayed you?
Trying desperately to terminate this joke before it can be at anything even close to being at his expense.
Well, hit me with what
Nick is in. Look at Nick's face, by the way. He's in danger mode. He's like, this nature joke. This nature joke. He's so defensive. He's like, what could it be? Is this the end? Is the end approaching me? Am I a Pajit in a railroad? Is there a train coming to snatch me up from behind? Am I in danger?
you got.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gorillas and orangutans make nests every night. Like every night they get twigs and they make a nest up in a tree.
That sounds disgusting.
I know. But I would love to see you make a gorilla nest.
Right here?
Doesn't sound easy.
Yeah.
Is this? Is this
Amber, bring in the gorilla twigs,
in
please.
gorilla nest?
Oh, no. We're going to bring in gorilla twigs.
I got you. Here we go. There we go.
Oh no.
Big gorilla nest coming in.
Is there a gorilla in this room or what?
Oh. There we go.
We lost.
Ha
We lost power.
Here, get in the gorilla nest.
Wait, bring in the gorilla twig.
Up in the gorilla nest. All right?
I don't know if we have.
Let's get you in there.
We can't fit.
Okay. Actually, you know what? I'm not interrupting this. I will go through it and scan through it and make comments as on a second run.
In there.
Let's get you in there, buddy. Let's get you in there. Let's get in that nest. All right? Get in that nest. There we go, buddy. There we go.
Gorilla twig.
A big monkey.
What are we dancing?
We're big monkeys.
We're big apes.
We're big gorillas.
Big apes.
We're gonna get in that nest. We're gonna get in that nest, darling.
We're going to.
We're getting in that nest. I see something I like in that nest.
Yeah, what that one is.
You touch it.
Yeah.
I see a big snake in there.
I don't think we're recording anymore. All the cameras went out.
Oh.
Yeah.
This one's in.
Is that recorded? Yep. Let's get you in that nest.
We got the
Let's get you
sound.
in that big gorilla. Let's get you in there. Ooh.
I thought you
sore.
Oh, ow!
Oh!
Ow!
Ow!
I'm suing.
Now, can you make a gorilla nest with these twigs?
You are going to do the nest building. You have to show me how it's done.
How do you
Oh,
reverse
We
this?
gotta see.
I see you
We
trying
gotta
to get
see.
leverage.
We gotta see.
You gotta see what?
You work out.
Yeah.
You're a big
I
guy.
play hockey.
This is a strong guy.
Yep.
Big strong guy.
Big strong guy.
How old are you?
Nosy.
He's a strong, athletic old guy right here.
Yeah.
Is that a fucking heat lamp?
No.
Why? We want some
Have
fries?
you been heating this room up on purpose?
Huh?
Have you been heating the room up on purpose? Is that you?
Maybe. Do you like straight fries or curly fries?
What kind of fries do you
What
like?
do you like?
What kind of
Guys?
fries do you
Come on,
like?
dragon fries.
What are we gonna eat tonight?
I'll eat your face. Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
That's rough trade.
What?
Boom.
Wild. What?
I'm hungry.
What do you want?
Curly fries.
Oh, Amber, bring some cookies.
Amber.
There's some cookies on the counter.
Curly fries.
I have biofreeze if you're hungry.
We no longer have audio.
Yeah.
Well, I think we got a little video.
That'd be cool.
Okay. Let's start. I'm gonna have to go through this several times actually. Let's start with a little bit of a interesting take here. Let's see. Set this at 2x speed. I want to mute it. Okay. If I can. Can I zoom in? I cannot because it's like maximize. Okay. What we're going to do instead is just take a look at this point forward. Only look at Nick Rochefort and his face throughout this exchange. Okay. So I'm going to narrate it. Nick appears to be trying to keep the table from falling over. He fails. He shakes his head and leans backwards to hide his face from the camera. Nick is still hiding his face. He's leaned back. He's frozen in utter shock and despair. He's not even looking at Sam Hyde anymore. He appears to be having a panic attack. He appears to be on the verge of tears. He's looking around the room. He's literally avoiding looking at Sam Hyde and what he's doing. His mouth is open. He's gasping for air. He is still not making eye contact with Sam Hyde. He is literally hiding his face by looking down again. He is now looking off into the distance. He is seeing his life flash before his eyes. He's not saying anything. He literally looks like he's about to cry. Literally looks like he's about to fucking cry. Okay, and then they talk about the gorilla nest again. So, let's go through. I'm gonna scan through this again. So, Sam realizes that he is literally calling him a big dumb ape and is asking him to perform. Sam has no way to comically perform to this to maintain what he considers his dignity. And he has lost control of the situation because he failed to physically intimidate Harlon Williams with his size. So when he's asked to perform the gorilla bit, he literally freaks the fuck out and inserts a dominance the only way he knows how. He flips over a table like a man-child. This is the killer part. He just destroyed his table. That desk is probably several $1,000s. And then he has like $10,000 of audio equipment on it. So he's expecting a serious negative reaction. He's expecting this guy to break character and be pissed off. But what does he do?
Ha!
We lost power.
Here, get in the gorilla nest.
Wait, bring in the gorilla twig.
Hop in the gorilla.
So he says, after this, bring in the gorilla twigs. He's still smiling at the camera, laughing, and doing the bit where, okay, you tipped over my desk. Get in there and make that fucking gorilla nest now. Now, Sam Hyde is like genuinely inconsolable with fucking rage because this guy just had his set ruined and he's still getting the gorilla twigs to make this motherfucker make a gorilla nest. So he physically assaults him. He assaults a 62-year-old man. This man is 22 years older than him. And he tries to bend him over as if he's going to physically rape him. And he tries to put him into the gorilla nest. What he doesn't know is that Harlon Williams exercises. This was from the Carrot Top interview that he did that I watched, and he was asked by Carrot Top to show off his muscles, so he flexes. This guy stays in shape. So Sam Hyde, despite being 22 years younger and despite being in shape too, is unable to physically push him down into the ground because he's fit. So in his final act of desperation where he thinks he's going to physically fucking shove this guy onto the floor, he can't. He can't do it. So Harlan Williams is as tall as he is, and he's also in shape. So the actual physical alpha gorilla contest that he's initiated, he fails. And what is the best part of Keno, and I can't tell if it's subliminal or not, Harlan Williams, obviously he's older. He's not going to be able to keep up with Sam long term. So he wants to break out of this without going to the floor. He decides to sit down in a chair after a second. But whose chair does he sit in, chat? Whose chair is Harlan Williams in at the end of this? He's sitting in Sam's chair. He doesn't go to the ground, and he takes his chair. He assumes the throne of the alpha gorilla after rebuking his conquest attempt. So he's remained unfazed by the table going to the ground and his studio equipment being smashed. Made sure that his studio kept the film rolling. You can even see Amber, the woman he keeps referencing, is holding her camera phone. So her first instinct when this shit happens is to pull out her camera phone and keep the footage rolling. So I think the audio was bad because it's coming off of Amber's camera phone after the microphones go down. Then he keeps the bit going with the gorilla twigs. When they try to force him to the ground, he takes Sam's seat. And now, Nick, I think this is what finally ends Sam's tirade, is that, and this may sound schizophrenic as well, but I don't think this is intentional. This guy just wanted to take a seat and just so happened to be Sam's seat, which is very Keno. But now, because he took Sam's seat, Sam is facing his crew. He's not just looking at Harlan Williams and getting upset in this vacuum where this old man is not submitting to his comedy chops or whatever the fuck and getting made fun of. He sees Nick. He sees Charles. He sees Chris. He sees their reaction to what he's doing, and it suddenly becomes apparent to him, oh shit, I've fucked up, and Nick Rochefort is about to collapse into a fucking pit of cringe. And this is what happened. After this part, Sam calms down, and he actually starts trying to make jokes as if he's going to recover from this moment. Because he can see Nick Rochefort's reaction. This whole thing, if you can break this down and watch it 4 fucking times, and you'll notice something different every time. So this is a couple minutes. There's actually a part I didn't clip in this, where he asks Amber to bring him a cookie. So she brings him a little package of Chips Ahoy. And then Sam says it has seed oils in it, so he won't eat it. And then Nick takes one of the cookies and eats it. So Nick, even at this point, is trying to show Harlan Williams, like, look, I'm a good sport. This is just Sam. I don't know what's wrong with him. I'll eat the seed oil cookie with you, Harlan Williams. And then they eat a seed oil cookie together. Finally, towards the very, very end, as they're winding down, and Sam literally gets on one knee at this point. No, he's sitting on the other chair. I think he gets on one knee because he gets really short compared to him at some point. I don't know what the fuck what they're sitting on. I think he might be sitting on his other stool. But at some point, he gets so low to him that is crazy. Harlan finally asks him to plug his World Extreme Peace show. They're there to advertise. This is supposed to be a plug for Extreme Peace and not Sam Hyde having a weightlifting competition with a 62-year-old man.
Can you tell us about your fabulous new sketch show?
Of course I
I'd
can.
love to hear about it. Tell the folks watching.
Thanks for finally bringing that up.
Yeah. Let's talk
This
about
is
that.
Alex Schultz directed this thing.
Yes, Alex
Hey,
Schweltz.
And this is the crew right here.
Yeah.
Eric Hayden, Charles Carroll, Nick Rochefort.
Yeah.
We're a sketch comedy troupe. And we had a show called
This is unedited, by the way. This is how it aired.
10 years ago. So 10 years later, we redid it. We did a new sketch show. It's called and it's going to be on M. And it's very good.
Because I know you did a live theater version of it just recently, and everyone loves the theater.
Are you coming to see it?
When is it?
Tonight.
Tonight?
This is the best part. Okay, so he just ripped out the plug. Sam is doing a in-person comedy skit at Culver City, which is nearby. This was in July or June, sorry. So he's asking him to show up, and I think this is just because he can actually see Nick's cringe. He actually tries to win Harlan Williams over, and there's like a complete shift in power dynamics at this point.
Oh, please, man.
Where is it?
It's in Culver City.
Oh.
Can you just come?
What time?
5.
I've never seen you so sad, like you're
5:30 to
pleading.
8. I'm not sad. I just want you at the show.
Does it mean a lot to you that I be there?
Yes.
8 o'clock tonight.
Yes. Come see it.
Are you being for real?
Yes. Yes.
Look in
yes.
my eyes.
Yes, I'm being for real. Come
Look
see
in
it.
my eyes.
Come see it.
I want to see if you're being
I'm being
sincere.
serious. I'm being serious. Come see it. Please.
You so crazy. Why are you so crazy?
Come see the show.
Oh, I look in your eye. You so crazy.
What time is the show?
Shut the fuck up. Why are you so crazy?
That also felt like a character break where he tells him to shut the fuck up.
Holy shit.
Oh, I see what's happening now.
Okay.
Crazy. Oh, I come to your show.
Okay,
I
are you
come
gonna
to your
come?
show.
Are you gonna come?
I will come to your show.
Oh, yeah. Done deal.
And then he starts winking at the.
That's tight.
I know what
That's
that
tight.
is. All right.
Are you fucking with me?
No, I'll be there.
Okay.
All right. I'll send a car.
Okay, I don't forget to laugh.
Yeah.
He confirmed in the comments, by the way, he did not come.
Oh my.
And how long is the show running, Sam?
It's,
Sam Hyde?
this premiere tonight's gonna be the show itself is each episode's like it comes with it too.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
So this is towards the very, very end. I see that guy who loves Sam Hyde is still defending his master's honor. I want you to listen real fucking good.
They gave up. They gave
Make this a little bit.
out right there.
Oh, it's so
We
sad.
don't have the endurance to do
Yeah.
this
Don't
type
worry
of
about it. We'll
content
make it all
for
better.
long.
We're gonna get this. Eric and I are good.
Folks, that's it.
Don't listen. You have to tune out Sam Hyde. Listen for Nick Rochefort.
We don't have the endurance to do
Yeah.
this
Don't
type
worry
of
about it. We'll make
content
it all
for
better.
long.
We're gonna get this. Eric and I are good.
Folks,
Let me say it again in case you can't hear it. Nick says, "Don't worry, Harlan. We'll make it all better. We're good for this. Eric and I are good for this."
Endurance to do
Yeah.
this
Don't
type
worry
of
about it. We'll make
content
it all
for
better.
long.
We're gonna get this. Eric and I are good.
folks, that's it.
That's him telling him, "Please don't call the cops for Sam Hyde assaulting you. We will pay for your studio." And then there's one more little thing that really just taps it all off.
We'll be back next episode.
We'll be back next time. We'll see you next time on the Holland Highway Pocket Chicken Chow Mein. And any final words, Sam Hyde?
One love.
Listen again.
One love.
It says Hail Hitler, in case you can't tell. You can tell based on his face, that's what he said too. By the way, in case you're thinking, well, that's base, bro. Sam's like unapologetic about like his beliefs and like the National Socialist philosophy. Oh yeah? Are you sure about that?
Sorry, I don't.
He apologized. Harlan had asserted dominance so thoroughly that even though he couldn't help himself but to Heil Hitler, he has to apologize for it.
Sorry, I don't. Come on.
Shit. I think that's a total Harlan victory to me. I don't know. Maybe I'm reading too much into the bit, chat. I know these bits. I know how these bits work when you have professional comedians. You know, it's really hard to go out in front of an audience and try to be funny, because if you aren't funny, it's probably the most soul-crushing experience ever to prepare an entire comedy skit and then have nobody laugh. It's probably really disheartening. So you can kind of shortcut this, right? You can kind of shortcut this whole comedy thing. Instead of preparing bits, you just be a cynical, sarcastic asshole the entire time, and then if you accidentally make people laugh by being a dickhead to everybody, then you can just say that you're an absurdist, post-ironic comic that does man on the street stuff, right? And you can call yourself a comedy trope. That way, when you fail and look like a dipshit, you can just say, it was a bit. That makes it easier. That way it's not soul-crushingly embarrassing when you fuck up and embarrass yourself in front of people. Nigga, hail Harlan. She. I laugh at my own podcast too. I'm my biggest fan. Ciao. And I think this is a clip from Nick. He tried to do Zillow reviews the day after, and his chat was spammed with Gorilla Nest. I may have also been there spamming his chat with Gorilla Nest. To be clear, I love Nick Rochefort. I think he's really, really, really funny. I have nothing against him, but I was definitely there spamming Gorilla Nest. There's a gorilla and an empty nest emoji. That's like standard emojis. It's like fucking perfect. Oh, you fucking bastard! You better load. If only,
But yeah, no, that. And then I was on the phone with fucking Rogan and Adult Swim all afternoon. It's over. That's how Hollywood works. The Harlan Williams thing's
not what I heard.
Guys, we got fucked. We're screwed.
That's I didn't
see when this airs, but it's 8:30 here. Senorita is here
Why am
with
I being
me.
accosted by Sam Hyde? How am I being attacked by? I'm being attacked by Ethan Ralph. Go away. Okay, there it is. Okay. Well, okay, sorry. We're going back to the clip. So again, not a fucking bit, my dude. That's what I had heard. I heard a rumor that the reason why they were on the Harlan Williams show is because Harlan Williams had an in with Joe Rogan Experience, and Sam has been desperately trying to get on JRE for years. So that's why Nick looked like he was about to fucking blow his brains out, because this interview going well with this, built-in comedian guy was like the stepping stone for. Oh, you can't even hear it. It was a stepping stone for them getting into JRE and maybe Adult Swim.
But yeah, no, that. And then I was on the phone with fucking Rogan and Adult Swim all afternoon. It's over. That's how Hollywood works. The Harlan Williams thing's
not what I heard.
Guys, we got fucked. We're screwed now.
Really?
Yeah,
well, you might want to check with Sam because the phone was ringing off the hook today in the office.
Then what the fuck is Adult Swim, Netflix, Rogan? They were telling me that they're on the phone with Harlan's people, and he's mad about the set.
This is some sort of push-pull Hollywood thing because, seriously, gangbusters is the word that they were using a lot. And let me tell you
we were so
something.
close!
I knew.
Schultz, we were so close!
I was all a bitch.
I saw my career flash before my eyes again, just like 2017. And I said to my friend, how could you do this to me again?
Just a bit, chat.
Because that's how Hollywood works.
You guys said, we're premiering in L.A. I said, I know exactly what's going to happen.
There's just so many
the
layers
L.A.
to this
comedy
chat.
scene is going to welcome us with open arms.
What the fuck is this? Yeah, they're always, the LA, honestly, all the big, Pauly Shore.
Gas up your engine. It's time for blast off.
Chris D'Elia called me. He's like,
I love it.
You need to.
Chris D'Elia called me. He said, no. Oops. What happened on, yeah. So I'm fucked now. So, oops.
What
he said,
a mess.
buddy, what did you do to Harlan Williams? Fix his desk.
And
got the tool belt out.
It's literally, and I'm glad, like, honestly, that's just how Hollywood works.
Okay, do you want to,
Anyway,
I got almost 2 full pages here.
Dude, I love how there's like 8 levels of meta irony, but then when he says it's so over and he slams the fucking pencil on the desk, there's just something there. You just can't act that out. Nick is definitely the most tolerable of them. He has a wife and daughter, I think, even. He's like a teenage daughter. So he's the only one that doesn't be like, all women are whores and retards. He's the only one, because he has a wife and daughter, so he knows that's not true. But I guess he has to sit next to Sam and smell pretty.